What's up, man? This is Franchise Play with episode 5 of my Connected Career series as a coach. I'm still doing cuts for my Chicago Bears. Flipping through, man. It's harder to find somebody to cut. Looks like it's going to be Cheda Azogwu this time. He's out of here. And let's see. We got Chauncey Davis. If I can cut him. Nah, I can't cut him. Looks like, yeah, it's getting tight. It's getting tight. Blake Costanzo is gon' go. All right, now you know this last game, it was a preseason game against the Giants, and we got the hell beat out of us. And it was weird. It was like I hate the preseason, I really do. But I also recognize that on the skill level side, I mean, I got it bumped up, a little taste, and it's giving me a little bit of an issue. This week, which is the final preseason game for the Bears, is against the Cleveland Browns. So, that should be a little bit easier. We'll see what happens. Browns got a pretty good defense, though, but we're going to have to see whether or not, everything else works out a little bit better than it did last week. All right, so we're heading now. After I've done this, I'm going to pick one of the very hard practice sessions, down 35-3, and that's not going to help. Jay Cutler over the middle. Picked off by the practice squad, middle linebacker. So now they're threatening to score, and of course Lovey's not too happy with what's going on here. It's a touchdown. So this practice session is not looking like we're gonna get the maximum points. But then again, 35-3. You start the game off. This is damn near mission impossible. But hey, we'll see what we can do. We're in a hurry up at this point. Gonna see if we can try to at least get some points here. Dropping back, Cutler got some time this time, hits the flat. Forte breaks the tackle. They say he went out of bounds. I don't know. I think it's a challenge play in the practice, but that looked like he was in bounds. Cutler over the middle, one-hand catch by Alshon Jeffrey. He can just keep his big ass healthy in real life. Bears be doing fine, or at least better. I mean, Bears are having a good season, but they need that secondary wide receiver, and Jeffrey should be the guy, but can't stay healthy. Going deep, Devin Hester. That's some shit you'll never see in real life. Devin Hester going up and taking the ball away from one defender, let alone two. But goddamn it, he did it today. 42-10 in the practice session. And they're going to go ahead and, I don't know what the hell they were going to do. They're going to kick a field goal, but it didn't go through and because they didn't have enough time. So now, we didn't win the practice session, but it said sign of things to come. Jamal Charles had 2 touchdowns. The Chiefs, the Chiefs in real life, man, their biggest issue is turning the ball over. They move it decently, and the defense isn't horrible, but they turn the ball over at a ridiculous rate, and they kill themselves every week, pretty much every week. So here we go. We're ready for this final preseason game, and God, am I happy it's the final preseason game. Coming out here to play the Cleveland Browns at Cleveland Browns Stadium. The game just looks cool at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Of course, this is still the older roster, so Donovan McNabb they signed Donovan McNabb in free agency instead of going with Brandon Wheaton or Colt McCoy. In actuality, Donovan McNabb's old ass is on the NFL Network. So, but here he hits a pass over the middle, and they're trying to move the ball. You see, in last season, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, they didn't get anything going. The handoff to Forte early on our first trip. He fumbles and is picked up by Rubin. He almost takes it in. We couldn't stop him at that point. Now here they are looking to get on the board early after the fumble from Forte. McNabb back, pressure coming. He is hit as he throws. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. Now they go I formation. Trent Richardson on the toss. He walks in for the touchdown. We are losing to the Browns 7-0. But it's Forte's fault, fumbling inside his own 15-yard line. This time Cutler, quick slant, hits Devin Hester for the 12-yard reception. We are still driving in the second quarter. Jason Campbell has come in, and he actually completes a pass. Nice throw to Johnny Knox. Knox with the 27-yard gain. And now we are knocking on the door inside the 5-yard line. Campbell's going to scramble. Touchdown. No. Gabe Karimi's punk ass with the holding. That's why he got benched. That's why he got benched in real life. That's why he didn't start the last game against the Vikings and probably won't start again for the rest of the season. But here we go after the penalty. Jason Campbell tries to run it in still. Gets it down to the 2 on an 11-yard run. Here the handoff to Michael Bush, bangs it in for the touchdown. Game tied at 7. Legs, arms, and everything is crossed there. 3:50 remaining in the second. Now we got Colt McCoy in the game, and here comes the rush from both sides. Squashed. That was Israel Adonijah, I believe, that got the sack. But coming from the other side, looks like that. Yeah, that was Julius Peppers, because, you know, preseason flips the sides like crazy. Either way, he got sandwiched, and we like hitting quarterbacks. 7-7, the handoff to Michael Bush again to the outside. Decent game. He has 5 rushes for 19 yards. I formation again. Campbell back to pass, getting a little bit more time over the middle. Spaeth gets this one down to about the 7 or 8 yard line, but we had to settle for a field goal. And Adam Potlesh here kicking the field goal because it's preseason and freaky shit is happening. It makes it 10-7. 2:08 left in the third quarter. Campbell scrambling. Shouldn't have done that. Chris Gokong picks off the ill-advised pass from Campbell. Campbell still hasn't learned, but we get the ball back in the fourth quarter. Still only 10-7. Campbell quick pass out to Johnny Knox, spinning when he shouldn't have. That might have cost him about 5 or 6 yards, but it's still a big reception. And Johnny Knox having a big preseason game. 4 receptions, 81 yards. Campbell back to pass again. Hits it. Earl Bennett, who almost battles his way into the end zone, gets down to about the 3 and had to settle for another damn field goal in the red zone. You don't want that. You don't want that. Potlesh is hot. Makes another field goal. Makes it 13-7 Bears. Now here Colt McCoy in the shotgun there. Down a touchdown with 2.5 left. He's trying to make something happen, but all he makes happen is he becomes food for Julius Peppers. And he is eating well. 13-7. We're still driving here. We want to put some more points on the board. Jason Campbell finds Johnny Knox. Touchdown. Johnny Knox having a good preseason game. In real life, his back is tore up from the floor up, but in Madden world, he's healthy. That's the great thing about games. 22-7. We win. Close out the preseason on a winning note after getting kicked in the mouth in the third week. Quick look at these statistics. We were pretty much up in every category. From a passing standpoint, Jason Campbell did go 16-25 for 194 yards. That's not great. Cutler was 3 for 3 in the little time he was out there. That's what you want to see. And Cutler says preseason or not, damn it, winning it always feels good. You right, Jay. Shit. Yeah. All right. So still talking about Jamal Charles. Nothing much there. Next episode, regular season week 1. Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. Can we get it done? Appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe if you like these videos. Like them on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Peace.